Yo, 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 what's up, guys? What's up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk back at it with another video. And we going live right now. We going live right now. Hold up, guys. Let me get this stream set up real quick. Give me a sec right now. I'm gonna get the link in real quick. So give me a sec. All right, that's the link right there on the chat. StreamYard.com. I just put that link in right there. So anybody, y'all can just join in. We're going to talk about NFL news, racism in America, and DMX, man. So anyway, guys, man, I just want to do this quick video, man. Well, I'm gonna only be in here for an hour because I got some other stuff to do. But yeah, man, I just want to do this video, man. What up, Jay? What up, Jay? All right, bro. Bet. All right, just want to do this quick video. I mean, not quick video, but I just want to do like an hour long video. Just talk about NFL news, talk about NBA, racism in America, especially going on with the Derek Chauvin case. It's been really big, one of the hottest topics out there. I also want to talk about just racism in America, man. And how just the system, man, is just kind of rigged against, us black folks. I mean, I got so much I just kind of wanted to get out of my chest. You know, um, just today I was just watching this video on African diaspora, and there's this man in Georgia. I think his name was Stephen, and they said in Georgia that he supposedly killed himself. Well, the coroners ruled it out as a suicide and that there was no foul play at all. This was around rural. I can't even talk. Rural Georgia, rural Georgia, and a lot of the investigators and the coroners, they quickly ruled it out as a suicide. But black people don't freaking kill themselves like that. Us black folks, we don't kill ourselves like that. Um, the leading cause of suicide in the black community is one, medications, and two, uh, a gunshot to the head. Black people just do not kill themselves like that. And the fact that they had to rule out this man's death as an apparent suicide says a lot about the state that we're um, in this country. I mean, there's been countless supposed suicides that's been happening this past year. There's a man in Florida. Supposedly, they said that his death was ruled as suicide. Another black man in St. Louis had both his hands tied behind his back with a noose around his neck, a whole noose around his neck. Him hanging from the tree, and they said it was a apparent suicide. Now, somebody in their right man, somebody, please tell me. I don't know about you, but somebody, please tell me. Even a blind person can even tell that this is BS. You cannot sit here and describe to me that this man freaking planned out his suicide like that. The fact that he had his hands behind his back, the fact that he was hanging on a tree. First of all, he was hanging on a tree with the noose around his neck. It was not a suicide. It was not a suicide. This was a lynching, modern day lynching, 2021 lynching. And think about it. We're not that far removed from the civil rights. We're not that far removed from when some of our our grandparents, great grandparents, hell, some of even our parents have been marching. I mean, I can go on from Emmett Till, those three workers, including that one black man who was shot by a white mob. Um, Medgar Evers, who was killed. Martin Luther King was killed. Malcolm X. All these people who are trying to fight for the rights of black people, trying to fight for the rights and the dignity of black people to have their rights, trying to fight for people like myself to have a platform like this, to share my thoughts, to share my opinions, to see what's going on in this world. They fought. These people fought for the rights, you know, to free speech, freedom of expression, freedom of opinion, freedom of religion. They fought for that, to have that type of opportunity. And in a way, we're still trying to fight for our dignity. And it's like, how long? How long can we take this? Like, seriously, how long can we take freaking marching every single time that uh, 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 a black person is killed by a police officer, a black person is hung by a white mob, a black person is trying to go home at night, coming back from work. And let me tell you another story. There's this 18-year-old boy. Supposedly, somebody called the cops on him and said that, you know, that they suspected, somebody called and they suspected that this 18-year-old boy was possibly drunk. He was on drugs. But in all actuality, he was walking from work. He was walking from work all the way home. This was a couple months ago. Well, actually, was it last month? No, this was back in February, a month and a half ago. An 18-year old kid, man, just trying to make a decent living. He was going to school. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on for a sec. Like I said, he was trying to make a living for himself, a decent living, trying to be a good, upstanding citizen. And then look what happened to him. He ends up getting arrested because the police were harassing him. Just the fact that he was going home. I don't even know if I believe that. I think the police were just trying to harass him because some of these pigs, these race soldiers, that's what, you know, we should call them. They're race soldiers, racist soldiers, trying to do their bidding for the systemic racist system, trying to meet their quota, because we know that a lot of police officers, they have to meet a certain quota so they can get a raise. And the way that some of them do is that they arrest some of these black people. So they arrested this young brother. They arrested him, and he had to spend the night in jail. Just the fact that they arrested him just speaks to what we go through every single day, man. Is words can't explain the type of hardship that black people have to go through every single day. That's why I always thank God, man, that every time I'm able to come home, every time that I'm able to wake up and see another day, I thank God. I thank God. I thank God that I'm winning. Every time that you come home, every time that you wake up and see another day, when you take another breath in your lungs, you're winning, man. Because you don't know uh, that you might be 6 feet under or you might be behind bars. You don't know, especially as a black person living in America. And it's sad. And and also with the whole George Floyd case, the fact that they even have to go to trial for this, even though there's video footage of him, of the officer putting his knee, putting his putting his whole body weight over his neck, putting his whole body weight over his neck, man. It's just so sad, man. And it just makes me speechless, man. It's like, it's just, how long can we take this, you know? It's how long can us people, as a people, as black people, can we go through this? And it's not just this country, it's worldwide, man. We go through racism worldwide, man. It doesn't matter where you go. Shoot, even in Africa you deal with that. You deal with the colorism, you deal with some racist people because of the ideology that is being plagued, that's permeated throughout the world. I mean, certain places in Africa you won't deal with that as much, but it's definitely an influence. White supremacy has its influences around the world. White supremacy has its influences around the world, but more so here in the Western world and in parts around Europe. I mean, even go back to that whole Meghan Markle interview. I don't really know too much about her, but I really heard about her through this one YouTube channel called African Diaspora uh, News Channel, and they just talk about a lot of the global news going on in regards to just Africa as a whole, anything that's associated with Africa, whether it be African Americans, Afro British, Afro Latino, anything that has to do with African diasporans, and it's just Africa in general. But they were talking about well, this woman named Meghan Markle, who she's married to Prince Harry. She did an interview with Oprah Winfrey, and in the interview, she was just talking about ever since her and Prince Harry got married, there's always been a strife within the royal family, and one thing that she said that kind of resonated me, the fact that I wasn't even really surprised, is that some people in the royal family, I think I know who it is. They were talking about their baby. When they have a baby, they said, are they going to come out as being black? And I really wasn't surprised. Oprah was like, "What? That's what they said?" And like, yeah, they're asking me, are they gonna is the baby gonna come out as being black? And we know that these royal families, they're racist. They're definitely racist, man. I mean, they got a track record. I mean, we can go all the way back to around 1888. We can start from that. Let's start from there. the Berlin Conference, right? The Berlin Conference of 1888, or no, let me check again. I'm gonna pull this up right now. I don't want to just be saying it from the top of my head, just spitting it out from my butt. The Berlin Conference, right, of 1884, right? This is also known as the Congo Conference or the West African Conference. So pretty much the Berlin Conference was pretty much the European colonization of the whole of Africa. And so pretty much the conference, it was organized by the Chancellor of Germany. And he pretty much got all the leaders, the world leaders. Okay, I'm just not getting. I'm just getting in. Okay, bro, you can join in if you're ready, man. But like as I was talking about the Berlin Conference, right, of 1884, right? So the Berlin Conference, it was formed by it was organized by the Chancellor of Germany, right? And he got all these world leaders to come together for this conference, and then they all discussed about certain parts of Africa that they're going to take with this act. And let me see. So Spain, the United States, France, of course, Britain was involved in it. The Netherlands, Portugal, who else? The Ottoman Empire, but mostly European countries. What up, Kasim Baker? It was mostly what up, Michael?
What up?
What's going on, bro?
Did you see my live stream where I exposed this Packers fan?
No, I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm just talking about just racism in America, and I was just talking about the Berlin Conference and how the royal family, they're racist as hell.
Oh, of course. I
Any?
don't know how people are not surprised with that. What's going on, Kofi?
Yeah, like
I
I
don't know
don't
how people
understand
can't
why
be
Oprah was so
surprised with it.
surprised about it.
They overseas that they think old world style, right? Old world values. A lot of them still got that. It's within the history. I don't know how people
Right.
can't figure that out. If it's within your history and you continue in that same old world history, still wearing crowns, still wearing all that, everything else is going to be old world too, which means racism and all the above. It's probably the
And
reason
the
why.
fact that they stole the crown, like some of the stuff that they wear, like the jewelry, especially that little thing that's on their crown, like those diamonds,
It's
they stole
Moorish.
that from Africa.
Yeah, I know that's Moorish. Moorish. What you got to remember, man, especially if you know your history, the Moors was one of the first ones, and before the Moors, you know, but man, I can get deep into it, man. A lot of people be pissed off.
Let's get deep. I don't care.
Taken down.
Because I mean, this is an important issue. This is definitely an important issue. People have to know this because I mean, like it just gets swept under the rug. Like just like what I was talking about, like with African diaspora, I was watching a video about this. This man, they said that he supposedly committed suicide, but we know it was a modern day lynching. He got lynched. He got lynched. He got killed, and it's still going on today.
Oh man, yeah, it's true, man. It is a lot of garbage that's going on, but that's something that's been going on
Yeah,
for
going
the
on for
past
many years, and
right.
it's sad.
5,000, 6,000 years, or whatever man finally hit the atmosphere, and everyone starts spreading up, going to the Caucasus Mountain, going to China before it was known as China, and different parts of the world. That's when all the bushes start happening, and it really start happening once people start start creating races. Because remember, it wasn't about race back then. It was about the continent or wherever
Right. It
you
was about
came from. Wherever
nationality.
you
Everything was about
right,
nationality. The whole thing about race was designed by a scientist. He said that people of Caucasus heritage, they will be considered as white, and people of African or supposedly Negroid will be considered as black, and then people of Asian will be yellow, and so on and so forth. So this whole
right,
idea of white and black was created by a scientist.
No, it was
yeah.
created by God.
It wasn't created by God. That was created by man.
It was,
Man came up with that concept.
yeah, he came up with that
Originally, it was
science.
all based
Oh,
on.
please don't tell me
It,
I'm talking to people that don't think God created humans.
I
Oh,
never
God
said
did
nothing
create
about no
humans, but we're
God.
just saying this whole idea of white, black, the skin
That was
color.
created by man. The whole idea of it was created by
We're
man,
talking about
not
skin
God.
color, bro. We're not talking about nationality.
Yeah, but
Uh,
when you're like born, like God chooses the type of skin color you like. I don't know how to put
we
it.
not.
It's
That's the thing, Michael. We not disputing
Yo,
that
hey, what
whatsoever.
up?
What we don't dispute nothing about God. What we disputing is what man did, not God. That's the difference.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. We're
Man is
talking
the
about
ones
man, bro.
who man is the ones who singled out every race and called them that race and came up with the concept of
Right,
that race. When back then it was just, if you was American, you were just known as American. There wasn't no African American, wasn't no white American,
right.
wasn't no Mexican
You're
American.
deciding.
It was
You're
just you was
you're you're
American.
distinguished by nationality.
That was
You
it.
weren't distinguished.
Right.
Even the Bible says that people were distinguished by nationality. Like you had your Canaanites, you had the Canaanites, you had the Hamites, you had the Hittites. They weren't described by skin color. This whole idea of skin color came from a scientist who described this idea because this guy, he was racist. This scientist was racist. So this whole idea about white, black, brown, all that was created by man.
Right.
listen
That's what
until
we saying, Michael. Ain't nobody gonna ever dispute God or nothing like that. We ain't
No,
them
no one's
type of
gonna
people.
dispute God. Yo, what up, Jay? What's up, homie?
What's good, homie? How y'all doing
What's,
in the chat, man?
yeah, man, we're just talking
Oh
about
man, doing good,
racism in
bro.
America and racism worldwide.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we go through this every day, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's
unfortunately. But yeah, like
on a
as I was
side note
saying,
too, Michael. I did see your shit.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I see it. I thought it was funny. I'd be laughing. He'd be having me roll. Just gonna say that. He'd be having me rolling.
Right.
He'd be going in. He'd be going in on the Packers fans. He have my ass rolling.
Right, but I know,
yeah,
I
I
know,
exposed that Packers fan for a double teamer he is.
a
I
double
seen that
teamer.
shit.
Yeah, the dude has like a Cleveland Browns flag, and he said it was a Clemson flag, and I'm like, okay, let me see. And then he like shows me, and then I'm like, bro, you obviously hit the Cleveland Browns flag. I'm not an idiot,
oh
Wow.
man.
dude. I know what the Cleveland Browns logo looks like. It looks like a helmet.
Yeah, like an orange
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an orange helmet.
Surrounded by Dookie Brown.
And plus, he has Ohio State and Clemson gear, so that totally makes
Oh, he's
sense.
definitely a bandwagoner.
yeah.
Oh, he definitely bandwagon, man. And wait what happens when Green Bay freaking screws up. Actually, speaking of Green Bay, Jeopardy, there, what's his name? Aaron Rodgers was a guest host on Jeopardy, and I guess during the final Jeopardy, I don't know exactly what happened, but one of the contestants asked him, "So who decided to kick the field goal?" And like Aaron Rodgers was like saying, "That's a good question." It was
He ain't
stupid,
gonna
man. But
answer
it was
that.
funny as hell, man.
To be fair, kicking a field goal was stupid, but Aaron Rodgers did have an open reign to score a touchdown.
Right.
Man,
Yeah, that was Aaron
look,
Rodgers. That was
after they
all
kicked the field
Rodgers.
goal, they had 3 more possessions. They had 3 more possessions. To kick a field goal was the best decision, just in case if you get the ball back in. And they had 3 more opportunities to score. They
Right.
could have either tied the game or took control of the game.
To control of it. They
They
could have,
missed
yeah,
that
right.
field goal because
Again,
if they don't go for the field goal and they don't score, and then they score later, if they would have scored their touchdown later, they still either down by 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
again,
It's all hindsight.
there's this other Packers fan that's been wanting me to debate him. He actually has a picture of me inside a jail cell, and he actually said that, I'm criticizing Patrick Mahomes. Oh, you're not allowed to criticize Patrick Mahomes, saying he's not worth the money. Like I said, bro, you're a Packers fan. You probably blame the NFC Championship game on Kevin King, the defense, and Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, and then everybody thinks Aaron Rodgers is a golden child. Like, come on, the dude is not clutch.
That dude chokes in big games. If you look
He
at his
chokes.
career, he really chokes in them big games, man. He really does, man.
I
A
mean, the
lot
guy
of
is
big
7-8
games.
in the
Yeah.
playoffs, right? Or 7-8 in critical playoff games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for
The first
Cutler's
game he
injury,
ever
then
choked was against. Oh,
if
you
it
talking
wasn't
about
for
what color?
Cutler's
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Cutler's injury, he would be ringless.
Right. Exactly. I tell people that all the time.
Most
Cutler.
like
Yeah, it was Cutler's
Go
fault
ahead.
that the Bears lost. Yeah.
Right.
because he had a grade 3 MCL sprain. If he would have continued to play in that game, he would have completely tore his MCL, and he wouldn't even played in the following season when he broke his thumb after that.
Right.
Yeah, and the reason why this Packers fan is on me because I bashed Patrick Mahomes on Super Bowl Sunday, and I basically said that if Mahomes is the greatest quarterback in the league, then he shouldn't be losing to Tom Brady at the age of 43. It would be a difference if Brady was in his fucking prime, and Brady in
Like
his
in his
prime.
30s or something, right?
Yeah, Brady was like in his 30s. Like, we can make a case quarterbacks would have multiple Super Bowls if it wasn't for Brady in his prime. But all I'm gonna
Mhm.
say is this: if Mahomes is good, if Mahomes is the greatest quarterback right now, he threw 50 touchdowns in his first year because he didn't even start his rookie season. He's not shit without Andy Reid. He's not shit without Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And people, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Smith hasn't been the same ever since he left Kansas City. I used to watch Alex Smith when he was in Kansas City. He religiously won 10, 11 games a season.
It's the Andy Reid system. Yeah.
It's the Andy Reid system, yep.
Yeah, because everybody's seen what happened to Donovan McNabb the moment he left the Eagles. That man career went right downhill, and you ain't had nothing else about him after that. So
Yeah, he was trash.
System to get no wins.
Yeah, it's the Andy Reid system, man. Even if you look at the Super
Matt
Bowl,
Moore was a Miami reject before. You guys know who Matt Moore is?
yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah,
He's a
I know
bum.
who Matt Moore is.
Yeah, he's a bum, man. Yeah.
He was a bum in
Used to play
Miami,
for Miami.
and
Yeah, I
he
know
gets
exactly
thrown
what
because Andy
was a
Reid
bum.
got his quarterback hurt, and he went toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers, and he beat Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mahomes ain't nothing. Like, what did we learn on Super Bowl Sunday? That Mahomes needs everything around him to be perfect.
Yeah, he didn't have his right. He didn't have his both of his
He
tackles.
didn't have
hurt.
both of his offensive tackles.
Yeah, his tackles is hurt, and that's a big
Yeah, they
thing.
were hurt.
People. I'm telling you, man. If you really know football, you gotta have those tackles, man. They're very important, man. And you saw that. You saw the results, man. Yeah.
He got lit the F up.
You do, like,
you
people
gotta
want to
have-
say,
you
"Oh,
gotta
the
have a mere
Buccaneers
tackle.
defense is that good."
Yeah.
Look, if a defense, like, if I put you in Madden and the defense was like blitzing you every play, I guarantee you would find a lot of open lanes, because I actually played Madden online once, and there was this kid that was blitzing me every play, and I found a lot of open spaces. I guarantee you, majority of the people that give Mahomes a pass, if you put a control in their hand, if you put a random defense, and they just do blitzes every play, they'd be lost.
You gonna torch them. You gonna torch them because I do. Because
Right.
people do that to me all the time. I torch their ass online.
On Madden Online.
Madden Online, yeah. But mainly, they wasn't even blitzing that much.
I'm already ranked in the fourth.
Yeah, that's true. They weren't.
No, it was really the front seven.
The front seven, the front four they was getting pressure, man.
Yeah, they're getting pressure, and then it gave open lanes to a freaking Levante David and
David and Shaq Barrett, man, killing them boys,
David
man.
Devin White to just get it to him.
Yeah, because
and that's what's his name? He's a really good defensive play caller.
Not that good.
Todd Bowles, man, he was perfect, man. That was the perfect play calling he did, man.
Yeah, I said it.
I said it too. I was like, only way Tampa Bay wins that Super Bowl, it wasn't even Tom Brady. It had to be Todd Bowles and that defense.
The defense pretty much dominated the game.
All I'm gonna say is this: people that break down film and try to feel like they know what they're calling, like they know where the defense, what the defense is doing, like they know every single thing. But if you put a control in their hand and tell them to play Madden, they would be lost.
I don't know why, because Madden easier for me.
I haven't played Madden in a long time.
Madden, I had to get used to the cheese in that game with all the bullshit they do. But since I got used to it, I be killing it.
Right. I haven't seriously played Madden since like 05. I haven't seriously played in like 04, 05. That's when I seriously started playing.
But honestly, I haven't played Madden in like 2 years, man. I just don't like the product. I think it's garbage, man.
Yeah, like too much. It's too glitchy now. It's so glitchy now.
Yeah.
It is garbage. That's why I said you got to get through the cheese, and I be blowing people out. I'm ranked in the top 4% after I got through that bullshit with them people.
Yeah, the majority of my blowouts come from little kids that just want to blitz me and play, and that's what the Bucs did to Mahomes all game. You're telling me the Buccaneers? If you told me that, if I told you before the game that the Buccaneers are going to shut down the Kansas City Chiefs, then people would call me insane.
I did not expect that. To be honest, I didn't expect that at all. Yeah.
Expect that.
I expected to be a close game.
Was going to win.
Bruce Arians didn't expect it either. He just said before the game we have to score 40.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's Mahomes' excuse. I don't know what the media does with babying Patrick Mahomes. All I'm gonna say is this: if Lamar Jackson sucked during that Super Bowl, you would be hearing running back jokes.
Oh yeah, they have been all over him. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not a quarterback. All he does is run.
Yeah. And even the Super Bowl before that Super Bowl against the 49ers, Mahomes was garbage in that game. The only reason why they won because
Damian Williams.
Not even Damian Williams. He had a great game, but I'm talking about that receiver that dropped that pass. Well, not the receiver, but the quarterback. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. When he threw that pass,
he overthrew him. Yeah, he overthrew Emmanuel Sanders.
The fuck open, man. He makes that throw. The game's over.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders was wide open.
Yeah.
Like and that was a perfect play calling. Freaking Kyle Shanahan drew that play up so he can get that wide receiver open. It was
nobody near him, man. It was nobody near him, the guy. Yeah. I was like, God damn.
That's
man, he
typical
makes that throw,
Trubisky
it's
right
over.
there. That's Trubisky. That's what Trubisky would have done.
Trubisky would have made that throw. Trubisky would have made that throw.
Trubisky makes that throw, man. He would have made that throw. Come on now.
He would have made that throw.
I think he would have. I don't know if he would have made that.
Yeah. Even Matthew Stafford, how he dogging him, he would have made that, bro. Shit.
Andy Dalton,
Andy Dalton would have made that definitely
in his prime though. Like,
yes,
we're not talking about the we're not talking about the old Andy Dalton. We're talking about the prime.
You talking about 2014 Andy Dalton?
2014 Andy Dalton.
2014,
2013 Andy Dalton.
2017,
that nigga was a dog.
Where he had Bill Lazor as his offensive coordinator. Fun fact, he had.
I just want to know how the fuck he's going to throw the ball in Soldier Field when he doesn't have a strong arm. You know, Chicago is the windy city. How you gonna be able to throw in new type of predicaments?
Well, I'll say this: if Kyle Orton was able to do it, Andy Dalton should be able to do it because Kyle Orton had a lot of success in Soldier Field. Most of his wins came from Soldier Field, and he does not have a strong arm.
All I'm gonna say is this: I would rather take signing Andy Dalton than overpaying Mike Lennon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah, because Mike Lennon was not a starting caliber quarterback. Andy Dalton has that experience.
They based it on what he did with Tampa Bay in one season.
Right.
One season, and that was it. Oh no, man.
Yeah, and it didn't make sense because we drafted Trubisky.
Right.
I still didn't understand that one, man. I couldn't believe it.
Dude, I was pissed. Y'all should have saw how pissed I was.
I always have
like,
to put it.
What the fuck?
I always have to put people in perspective with that. I always have to put people in perspective with that because no one. Now you got to remember, no one expected these guys to be good. Everyone projected all three quarterbacks to be a second or third round pick, and Patrick Mahomes was projected to be the worst out of all of them. He was supposed to have no type of career.
Out of all the
Deshaun
three,
Watson, Now what Mahomes is doing is really what everyone thought Deshaun Watson was supposed to be doing, and what Deshaun Watson is doing, that's what everyone thought what Trubisky will be doing, and then Mahomes supposed to be basically what Trubisky is now. Everything switched up. Yeah. Because everyone had Trubisky as a higher projected quarterback, even over Deshaun Watson, a better pocket passer. The reason why Deshaun Watson was so low is because his durability issues and Patrick Mahomes,
durability,
and his interception ratio.
Right. And Mahomes is because he came from Texas Tech. Everyone throw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns at Texas Tech, and then they get to the NFL. And then they terrible. They throw 2 touchdowns, 18 picks. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. Mahomes didn't look great in college, even though everybody wants to say, "Oh, Texas Tech never had a great quarterback before Patrick Mahomes." Dude, Mahomes never played good in college. He was never the quarterback he is.
Right. He had a losing record in college.
Yeah.
He had a losing record in college.
That's a fact.
So that's why it's facts.
That's why people are not so high on Patrick Mahomes.
That's why I be
criticizing Patrick Mahomes. That's why media won't, because ESPN won't. Some Packers fans will, because they want to keep trolling us about the 2017 draft.
I hate that.
Like there are many people that will just baby Mahomes because they like Patrick Mahomes. But at the end of the day, man, this dude couldn't like. I'll put it this way: if the Buccaneers defense was just blitzing him every play, you're telling me he could just find open lanes to like throw the ball downfield? Like, ain't no blitz that good, man. All they're doing is sending pressure.
Yeah, they're confusing him.
They're confusing their blitzes, though. They be confusing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have,
and that's how you beat him.
They run like a modified 3-4 defense. They run a modified 3-4 defense where one of the safeties is down in the box. Majority of the time is one over the top, and then they switch it up in between when the safety is blitzing along with the other linebacker, or they might send the safety and the linebacker and have the defensive end drop back in coverage.
Right?
And that's how you confuse the offensive line, not the quarterback.
And they also got that safety too for the spy. Yeah,
right.
I have a perfect example. You remember when the Jets called out a all-out blitz when on a Hail Mary play?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were sending pressure on Derek Carr, but Henry Ruggs was like wide open in the end zone. So they send pressure to Derek Carr. Derek Carr has to walk in and say, "Oh, I'm going to hit this receiver because he looks like he's wide open." So he slings the ball downfield. Like, don't blitz that good. The only way you're going to stop Patrick Mahomes is if you blitz. But the only defense that are good, like, say what you want about the 49ers defense that year. That defense was good in every corner. The front seven was good. The secondary was good. The Buccaneers defense, only their front seven was good. Their secondary has
secondary was not that great.
Their front seven was good. Their front seven was good as fuck. Hell yeah, especially the playoffs. Yeah, that shit was nasty as hell.
Because if they seven have an off game, their corners finna get ate the fuck up.
Hell yeah, their corners garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, and some random named Taylor Heineke put up better numbers than Patrick Mahomes did against the Bucks.
Yeah.
He threw for like over 300 yards, if I'm not mistaken, and like 2 TDs.
Yeah, but they didn't blitz. Yeah, but they didn't blitz him like they blitzed Mahomes.
Right.
They were blitzing Aaron
Rodgers. Right. They wasn't worried about Heineken until at the end. That's when they started blitzing his ass. Like, oh shit, he killing us. By that time, he was already in rhythm. And the only thing that happened was I think football team
right, because if you remember that game, he got hurt at first. He injured his ribs, and so they started playing conservative. And when they got back in, they started playing a little bit conservative. And then when they saw that, like, oh snap, he's starting to play good. It was kind of too little, too late.
Right, he just ran out of time.
Right.
And back to Mahomes real quick. It's so many people on Madness that is on Mahomes dick so bad that majority of them people is not even Chiefs fans and they still pick the Chiefs because that's the only way they'll win. Real talk.
That's how it is. Like when in 2013 when I played NBA 2K13, everybody used to play the Heat when I was doing online.
Not even a Heat fan.
You're not even a Heat fan. I'm like, come on, you just like it because we got Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. Hey, same with the Chiefs because they got freaking Tyreek Hill, freaking Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, come on, dude.
Do you want to know the team I mostly face on online Madden right now is basically the Packers, and it's because Aaron Rodgers has gunslinger.
Right.
Oh, of course,
see,
yeah.
I still be killing people with the Bears. People mad to see him. Trubisky can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, perfect example. Let Trubisky suck against. Let Trubisky play like Patrick Mahomes. How would the media react? He wasn't able to come.
To think that
he wasn't able to come.
I'm gonna say that Josh Allen gonna get hurt. I'm predicting this. Josh Allen gets hurt third game of the season, and then Trubisky come in, and they still make the playoffs.
My dark horse team in the AFC is Indianapolis Colts. I'm calling it right now, man.
Oh yeah. What if Cam Newton played garbage play like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? Cam Newton was throwing to Jacoby Myers and Demetrius Byrd all season, yet you called Cam Newton washed.
Cam Newton didn't have no weapons over there in New England.
Yeah, he didn't have no weapons. Right. Now he got weapons now.
No weapons. Yep.
Yeah, he had no weapons. He had
and they still went 7-9.
Yeah, they still went 7-9.
They still went 7-9. He got weapons now though, so we'll see.
Right.
We will see about Killer Cam.
Yeah, but it still would have been the same situation because like if the fact that if Cam Newton was still playing the same way like Patrick Mahomes, yeah, of course they would say, oh, he's washed, he can't throw properly. I mean, yeah, sure, of course he went through injuries. His throwing mechanics is not like how he was like when he had the MVP season. But I mean, he was still making some type of plays. He was still making some type of throws.
Listen, Patrick Mahomes, to me, he gets so much credit, man. The media be on his dick, man. I swear they be dick riding him, man.
Yeah, I hate it.
He's like Stephen Curry, man. He's just like Steph Curry, man. That's exactly who the fuck he is to me. He's Steph Curry. And look at Curry this year. Can't carry a fucking team. Curry cannot carry a team. And look at the Warriors. Look what the Warriors doing this year. Nothing. They ain't doing shit.
Yeah, Warriors are like without the Warriors. Did you see that game against the Toronto
Kansas
Raptors?
City are pretty much the football of the Warriors. They're the football Warriors.
They are, and some of the aspects you can look at that shit and tell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like my God, like. Also, prime example. You guys remember when Brett Favre went like to back-to-back Super Bowls and he never made it back since? That could be Patrick Mahomes.
I said that. He's not going back.
How old are you? Oh. How old are you, Michael?
Like around 19.
Damn, you weren't even alive when Brett Favre went to back to the Bowls. How you know about
that? Exactly.
Hey, he's a historian though.
Well, it's a story, and
I was like,
so.
I know.
97, 98. Shit, I was 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually
I was in Ghana at that time.
98.
Yeah, 97. I was 17.
Shit, I was
young. I was like 6, 7. I was like, I was pretty young.
But hey,
I was 8, 9
I was in
years
first
old.
grade.
But hey, ladies and gentlemen, Brett Favre's career went up in smoke right after he went back-to-back Super Bowls.
He went to NFC titles after that. Never went back to a Super Bowl.
Nope.
Yeah, that could realistically be Patrick Mahomes, and this Packers fan, who basically has a picture of me in a jail cell, is begging me to debate him. Like I said, if you're gonna debate me, at least have 100 subscribers, then we'll talk.
Oh shit.
I'll say this: freaking Aaron Rodgers to me is just overrated. Like, not in the like he's good in the regular season, but when it comes playoff time, he's not clutch. He's like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like Giannis is good in the regular season.
He's basically.
But like when it comes to playoffs, you can forget about that.
Yeah, and a shame on me for thinking that the Bucks were gonna defeat the Warriors.
Oh.
They had a 2-0 lead against the Toronto Raptors, and they blew it.
Oh yeah, they blew it.
I'm just,
and then they lost to the Miami Heat. They only had Jimmy Butler.
They almost got swept by them. They're lucky they won that last game.
Right.
Yeah, that's because they don't know how to use Giannis. I think that's the problem. They don't know how to use Giannis.
They know how to. They don't. Man, they didn't know how to use Giannis.
They know how to use him. He just can't shoot.
Giannis don't know how to adapt.
Well, I ain't trying to say they don't know how to use him. What he needs to do, I think they should just have him down low, man. Because the problem is he has the ball in his hands too much.
That means he have to learn how to adapt in the playoffs. He can't if he already know what's happening in the regular season and will already transpire in the playoffs already. Then what he has to do is just adapt. He know he can't have the ball, and he gonna have to learn how to move around without the ball and still learn how to get his points. Just being a traditional big man for the time. When he gets that open, shot, they leave him open. Make sure he knock down that shot. For the most part,
make sure he learns post up game. Develop
he doesn't have a post game either.
Right. He does not have a post game.
He has
That's
nothing,
his problem.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a post game. He doesn't know how to shoot. And when he has the ball in his hands, when he drives in, people are gonna freaking key in on you, and they're gonna make stops against you. That's his problem.
Yes. He gotta have a post game, a floater, something, man. You gotta have something, bro.
You gotta have something.
Yeah.
And just like what Jonah Pittman said, he has to adapt. If he doesn't adapt, if he doesn't learn or adapt on the quick, he's gonna get eaten up in the playoffs. Because playoffs is a whole different game. It's a whole different level of playing field. It's like it's like the NBA times 2 or the regular season times 2.
Yeah, because people got to remember
then you play defense is tighter.
Mm-hmm. They play more man to man. They're gonna get up on you. You're not gonna get as many fouls as you did in the regular season.
Right.
I was about to say, y'all remember with Dwight Howard years ago when he played for the Magic, how different he played in the playoffs compared to the regular season. Now he did have some of the same traits, but he had the ball less. He went more catching the ball off the rebound and catching, doing putbacks, and then just dunking it mainly. He rarely was in the box because he know already he was going to get double teamed. Right. And the rare times he did get in the box single coverage, he put the ball up with quick hook shot, quick something.
Yeah,
that's something that Giannis has to develop.
Quick hook shot,
and that's something that Giannis has to develop.
Because he had a little bit of a post game. He throw a hook shot.
He had a little bit of a post game, and when you throw the ball to Dwight Howard, he reacts quick because he's going to score before the defense even gets set. That's what you want to do. You want to score before that defense gets set. Yeah.
He already know what move he finna make just based on who's behind him, and that's what Giannis has to be able to determine quick. You have to be able to determine who's him quick. If you feel a smaller man, you know that you can face him and put the shot right over the top. If it's around the same size, you bang him, and then you whatever you do, you make your move. But other than that, all he do is driving to the cup, dunking it, and catching alley-oops, dunking it. That's it.
That's it.
Everybody
That's his
can do
game.
that. Yeah.
And you know you got
running
a
the
good
floor.
shooter in Drew Holiday. You know that Drew Holiday signed that 4-year deal.
Yeah, 4 years, 160 mil. Yeah.
Man, no one cares about Drew Holiday. Like, I'll be honest, Drew Holiday is kind of getting up there. He's not the 3-point shooter. He's not. I don't really watch basketball, but I remember when Drew Holiday was good, and now I remember he's getting up in age.
Yeah, he's in his 30s now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he's 30 right now. I think he's 30.
Yeah, but the thing is, he seemed to be getting better now that he hit 30. He probably
he's more wiser. He's smarter. Yeah.
Right. He might be one of those players that his points per game go up for the next 8 years before he finally declined. And the only reason why he declined is because of an injury. Basically, like same thing that happened to Kobe. Mm-hmm. He started scoring more once he started getting closer to 30. And then, of course, it tapered off a little bit with age, but he's still scoring 26, 27. The only reason why Kobe, God rest his soul, even slowed down because he had that Achilles injury. Other than that, he probably would have still been playing all the way up to his untimely death.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Kobe, but
like Vince McCarter,
Kobe in here's what you have to understand, and this is why I don't like the media defending Patrick Mahomes. Kobe was getting up there in age, and he would realistically, was kind of being washed up. Like the last
you went out,
seasons,
man. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, say that again.
Okay, I don't mean to be disrespectful to Kobe, but the last 2 years, he was kind of getting up there in age, and he's been. Yeah, and that's why I don't like people defending Patrick Mahomes. I feel like if there's not a biased Laker fan, they will criticize Kobe Bryant for how he played on the Lakers the last couple of years when he was getting old.
Yeah, it was because injuries caught up to him.
It was injuries. That's the only reason. Age had nothing to do with it. It was injuries. Yeah.
It was combination of age and injuries because if he wasn't 42, if he was 32, the injuries wouldn't be as much. With those injuries, he wouldn't be gone 30 games. He'd be gone 10 games.
Shit, Jordan was 40. He was putting up 25 a game.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Well, that's
putting up 20, 25 a game.
Yeah, he was putting up 25 a game. But the thing is, what happened? He hurt his meniscus. His teammate banged his knee. He hurt his meniscus. Something that he's done multiple times in his career. Banged his knee, and he was okay because he was 38. What happened? He got hurt, and he wasn't even the same the following season when he only was able to put up 20 and barely was able to put up 20 because he was constantly having his knee drained and missed. And amazingly, he still played all 82 games.
Yeah, broken ribs too. A lot of people don't know that either. Yeah,
right.
But all I'm gonna say is this:
if he wasn't that age,
because you like a player doesn't mean you can't You have to criticize the player. It's just with Patrick Mahomes. You got to criticize him. He played horrible in the Super Bowl.
He did.
He was the main reason the Chiefs lost.
Yeah, he was the main reason. He was the main reason they lost, man. He had a horrible game. He wasn't shit.
I mean, let's also not forget that they shut down. That they also shut down Tyreek Hill too.
Oh yeah, they put they double cover him every time.
Yeah, they shut him down.
They had 2-3 guys on that guy, man.
And I'm all gonna say is this: if some people's standards for the Buccaneers defense is just bad. If a Buccaneers defense is blitzing, it's an easy way to get torched because all you're doing is sending pressure.
Right.
I'll put it like this: it's not the fact that you just sending pressure. It's the way you have to send pressure.
Right. It's how you send it.
All of us.
It's how you do it.
All of us understand the concept of a defense, right? All of us have at least played high school football or whatever, or at least understand Madden enough to understand what I'm finna say. It's the concept of blitzing. It decides on who you have in the box, and who are you blitzing, and who is going to that one hole that is available from that blitzing. Like, let's say if your linebacker blitzing, you have your safety to cover that hole. They doing blitzes like that. If they ever to cover that up, and the quarterback is not able to get to look at his next read, guess what? Blitz successful. Most likely it leads to a sack. And that's basically what they did to Patrick Mahomes. They made sure when they blitzed to cover up those missing holes that Patrick Mahomes would have been able to sling it in to get it to a Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce or one of those guys. And that's basically what they did.
Yep.
But it wasn't just an all-out blitz every time, because if they would have all-out blitz, Patrick Mahomes would have lit their ass up, and then he would have had
slants every day.
Oh hell yeah, he would have lit them up.
Yeah, he lit them up for slants every play. Every play would be a slant play.
And they did that's the thing. They did a really good. What's his name? Todd Bowles really did a really good game plan.
It's called
figuring out how to stop. Yeah, figuring out how to stop. I'm sorry.
Right, I would just say,
about blitzing. It ain't about blitzing. It's how you blitz. And he did a lot of disguising his blitzes. He did a lot of exotic blitzing, man. There's a lot of ways you can do it, man. Yeah.
And what's his name? Like Todd Bowles, he did a really good job of figuring out how to game plan against Patrick Mahomes. Because I mean, just like what Michael said, if they would have kept blitzing him, he would have lit them up.
Right, facts. You can't send an all-out blitz to Patrick Mahomes.
Can't do that. Any
quarterback would kill you. Any quarterback would kill
you.
And
we know what Tyreek Hill can do. We know what he can do. You can freaking take the top off of defense.
Yeah, and they always had the safety over the top, so Tyreek Hill wasn't gonna get free like that. They always
and also don't forget about Travis Kelce. He's good. He got sneaky speed too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, about it, because they did use a combination of zone blitzes and sometimes one half of the field of being man and the other half of the field of being zone.
In zone, right?
Think it's open, but when he think it's open, it's not, because now they double cover, because you got everybody going to the side of the field that's all zone, and the other half of the field is covering them in man, and then boom, you got everybody in your face. You can't get it off. That's basically what they did to him the whole Super Bowl.
Look, if you're a quarterback and you don't know that there's a 6-man, 445-pound named Ndamukong Suh coming at you, then you shouldn't be a quarterback, because a quarterback's mind is. Here's why I don't like people that break down film, is because they think that they know everything that the quarterback is going to do. They know where the coverages are. They can read a defense. But Mahomes, here's a fun fact about Patrick Mahomes. When he had the crazy season that threw 50 touchdowns, he didn't know how to read coverages until the year after that.
Yeah, that's coachable. You can coach that, though. Yeah, that ain't nothing. You can coach that.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing with Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy didn't properly. Matt Nagy or just the Chicago Bears organization in general, not exactly Matt Nagy, but they set up Mitch Trubisky to fail, because, I mean, if you put Patrick Mahomes in this situation, he pretty much will have the same career as Mitchell Trubisky. Let's be honest. He would have the same career. They probably would have gone, maybe their second year, he probably would have had almost the same numbers, if not better, than what Trubisky had. They probably would have gone 12-4. And then the next year, Matt Nagy probably would have ran what's his name down the ground, making him throw all these balls to all these open receivers, because we know the receivers that we have is not the same as Kansas City. And so he probably would have had the same situation as Mitch Trubisky.
Right. That's what I said. He's in a great situation. He's in a great system. Andy Reid's system is a great system. Tom Brady is the system. That's the difference. Tom Brady is the system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But fucking Patrick Mahomes, he's in a system.
He's in a system. He's in an Andy Reid system where he's meant to succeed. If Mitchell Trubisky was in the same system as he was, he would have had a better career than what he had in Chicago.
Yeah. Facts. I believe it. I believe it 100%.
But I think, like this
Reed's
whole narrative
underrated.
about him.
Incredible coach. Yeah.
Right. About him sucking or this and that. It's all BS, man.
And the Packers fans, instead of saying that we should have took Mahomes, they're going to say we should have took Mitchell Trubisky.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because like all the mock drafts were projecting Trubisky to be number one. They were all projecting him to be the number one quarterback. So the fact that people were saying, "Oh, Ryan Pace, he picked the wrong quarterback," or the Bears, it was all projected. You can go back and look at the tape. Go back to 2017. Freaking Daniel Jeremiah. Freaking who is that other guy with them glasses? Who does mock draft? Mel Kiper. They all said that he was projected to be number one. I mean, this is all facts. So I don't understand why. I mean, even I did criticize him. I take full blame of it. But he was projected to be number one. It's all there. It's all there, man. So we really can't blame Ryan Pace for that too much.
Yeah, that is true. That's why I be trying to tell people. Even though even myself, I've criticized Ryan Pace, but I more so have criticized him for the moves recently. The moves before that, I'll be saying, like, he did bring in Allen Robinson. He did bring in Tariq Cohen, Taylor Gabriel, Trey Burton.
Eddie Jackson.
For 1 year, he was good. Right, Eddie Jackson. He did at the time extend Cal Fuller. He did bring in Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack. Right. He did make a lot of good moves for the team. It's just that a lot of the moves he made, he didn't think about the future, and that's what cost us in the future. That's why Cal Fuller is no longer here. That's why we have Desmond Trufant. That's why
Desmond hurt.
Right.
I'm always hurt.
that dude garbage as fuck, man. He was trash for my Detroit Lions last season, man. He was garbage as fuck, bro.
Well, he had exposed because he was in a different system. I had told Kofi that I was like, when he was in Atlanta, it was always two safeties over the top. So he was able to be aggressive and get beat because of the safety over the top. But the moment he went to the Lions, who plays more of a man-to-man type of defense, he got exposed. He got beaten, no one over the top, and then he getting torched. Even when he was in Atlanta, a lot of people forget when the Bears played Atlanta, Tariq Cohen trucked his ass for a touchdown.
Yeah. his last best season was 2016. That Super Bowl year they went to the Falcons.
Yeah, that was one of his best years. Yeah,
that was his last best season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was his name.
I think he went to the Pro Bowl too, didn't he? He went to the Pro Bowl that year.
Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl. He did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, half the defense went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, they were so good.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the 2018 Bears, man. Like almost all of our defense went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And that year, we actually thought that Matt Nagy would have been a complete good play caller.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't think he was a complete good play caller. I thought his play calling was ass in the first half of the season because he left Jordan Howard out to dry. Jordan Howard still almost ran for 1,000 yards still. Yeah, he ran for like 9.
He wasn't giving them the ball. He wasn't giving them the ball.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't give him the ball at all. Yeah.
He was getting like 7 carries in a game, 13 carries in a game. That's why I'm like, I always thought his play calling was ass. I just thought that he got better as the season went on. And then 2019, 2019 and even last year, he did a complete motherfucking turnaround and decided that I'm gonna call the plays that I want my quarterback to do, not instead of conforming to the skill set of your quarterback and your
of the quarterback.
Also, perfect example. Everybody wants to say, "Oh, Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy's a part of the Andy Reid tree. Doug Peterson was a part of the Andy Reid tree, and he's out of a job right now."
Yeah, but he had more success. it was really more about what Doug Peterson did recently that got him fired. He couldn't get his head out of his ass. That's what got him fired.
Also, he also had Frank Wright as his offensive coordinator.
Plus, damn near his whole team was banged up. That Eagles was depleted.
Completely depleted.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man.
Well, you couldn't do nothing
shit with that. Yeah.
On top of that, he couldn't get his head out of his ass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if he was able to do that, he would still be the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Matt Nagy, he's more of Matt Nagy, the same case. He can't get his head out of his ass.
He's the same way.
No, it's legit the McCaskies. Like, if we, hypothetically speaking, dude, if we start off the season like 0-5, we're not going to fire them. We're going to wait until the end of the season to fire Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace. It's the McCaskey way. They don't fire anybody in the midseason. They wait till the end of the season to just fire anybody.
That's just how my team is, the Detroit Lions. I was shocked that they fired Matt Patricia in the middle of the season like that. I was surprised like a motherfucker.
I was like, what? I kind of expected that. He was so bad.
That came out of nowhere.
Patricia was so bad.
I predicted it to happen.
Now, even though I do not like the Lions, everybody can agree that we all hate the Packers. But I was still surprised.
I hate the Packers more than the Vikings or the Lions.
I hate the Packers more than any team, man.
Yeah.
I was still surprised that Joe team got rid of Caldwell.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was like, and he was winning with us too. We had a winning record with Caldwell. Yeah.
Hey, the Detroit Lions fan. Wait, who's the new Packers defensive coordinator? I think it was like Bob Henry or something.
That guy who went 0-16 with the Lions. I've got his name.
Yeah. How with your experience with him, how bad is he?
He was horrible. That dude was horrible, man. He didn't know what the hell he was doing, man.
And Packers fans are making fun of us because we hired Mike Pence, and he's not even he's not even an important role on the team. He's just an assistant coach.
Oh yeah, I saw on Twitter Packers were freaking clowning us, man. They were clowning us. Oh, you got Mike Pence, you got our old defensive coordinator. Well, who's your defensive coordinator, bro? Have you seen yours?
Right.
Come on, dude.
Dude, Mike Pence was only terrible against the run. Imagine your guys are not only going to be terrible against the run, you're going to be terrible against the pass.
The pass, right?
Both. Y'all going to be terrible on both.
Y'all going to be giving up 40 points per game.
I'm surprised that he even got a job as a defensive coordinator. He should always be like an assistant. Like, he should never, like, ever after 0-16, he shouldn't even be in the NFL.
Right.
I know, right? That's embarrassing.
He should be in AAA college.
Dude, he should be on a freaking XFL.
Right, man.
Actually, I have a better idea. He should coach the Canadian.
Not even the XFL.
The CFL. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't disrespect.
Not even that. Freaking high school.
Don't disrespect.
That's how bad he is.
Don't disrespect high school football like that. He should be at Staples. That man should be at Staples, man.
Staples.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't known, I'm doing a debate with the Windy City Productions on Justin Fields versus Mac Jones.
Oh, for real?
Oh, okay.
What?
You talking about Rashad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name?
Yeah, the dude who makes all those Bears highlight videos.
All the hype videos.
Yeah, for whatever reason, he's a believer in Justin Fields, and I'm like, you of all people should know to stay away from quarterbacks that are from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really haven't seen a good quarterback from Ohio State. I don't think.
No.
It's never been a good quarterback from Ohio State. Never been. It's never been one.
Never been one.
Well, I'm going to say this.
I can attest that because I've been watching a lot of Ohio State games.
I've been watching Ohio State all my life. I've been watching that bummy-ass team all my life, man.
Yeah, it's the same school that Dwayne Haskins.
I hate Ohio State, man. I fucking hate that. I hate that college with a passion, bro.
Oh, you hate my team, bro?
I'm from Michigan. I'm supposed to hate them motherfuckers. Shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A random
That's
dude,
my team, bro.
Dwayne Haskins threw 50 touchdowns on that same team. What? And
I knew he was gonna be a bum. I knew he was gonna be trash. I already knew he was gonna be garbage. I knew that shit. I seen it coming. Yep. Terrell Pryor, garbage. Braxton Miller, garbage. Cardale Jones, garbage.
Garbage.
He's good as a receiver.
All garbage.
Yep.
Like
Troy Smith. What's his name? Troy Smith, garbage.
Troy Smith, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
His only argument is name a good Texas Tech quarterback before Patrick Mahomes. And I'm just sitting on my chair, and I'm just telling him, bro, Mahomes was never great in college. We don't say that you're a great Texas Tech quarterback when you didn't succeed in college.
Exactly.
Well, he, either way, he went to 2 Super Bowls and he won 1, and he got an MVP. So no matter what the hell come out of our mouth about him, he still done that.
Hey, he's better than Matthew Stafford. Something Stafford never did.
Exactly.
That motherfucker can't win a playoff game. Fuck that
Matthew Stafford.
Hey, he's done that since '85 for the Bears. So just know somebody will say that too.
Yep.
Also,
even Jay Cutler was not even that good. Jay Cutler was trash.
At least Jay Cutler won a playoff game. Shit, Stafford never even done that.
I wouldn't say he's trash. It's just that he didn't give a crap. After Lovie Smith left, it was over with. Cutler didn't give a F.
Look, I don't know what is it with Virginia McCaskey, but I don't know what is it with her and these black quarterbacks. Maybe you guys know, but
the only black quarterbacks I seen was Cordell Stewart and Jason
Vince Evans.
Jason Campbell, Cordell Stewart,
Vince Evans.
Well, I've seen a lot of black quarterbacks in my lifetime. I'm 40 years old, so I've seen Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick. I've seen Warren Moon. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of great black quarterbacks. Yeah.
Right.
So I played for the Bears?
Michael Vick, but for a short time.
I have a feeling Virginia.
Oh, y'all just talking about for the Bears? Yeah,
we're talking about for the Bears.
Like,
Bears.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say Warren Moon for the Bears, and the Bears still didn't do shit.
I was like, what? We're talking about the Bears, bro.
Well, then for the Bears, it's Jason Campbell. Yeah, I watched him.
Yeah, but Vince Evans, he played in the 70s, the late 70s, early 80s, like with he was back up to Bob Avellini in like the late 70s to like early 80s. And like he played against that game against the Packers when we blew the hell out of the Packers, like 61-7. He had like a perfect passer rating that game, Vince Evans.
And you never seen his ass again, because I ain't never heard of him.
No, after that, no.
I never heard of him. Never heard of the guy.
Nah, yeah. He was in the 80s, yeah. But he played with Walter Payton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got a chance to watch Peyton. I never got a chance to watch him play, man. But I know he was incredible motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, I never did too. But I watched his highlights all the time as a kid.
Yeah,
he played from 1975 to 1987, so you got to be pretty up there to watch that man play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always watched his highlights, man, as a young kid, man. All his highlight videos. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even start watching football till Barry Sanders' first year in the league. I started watching football at 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
He started at 88 or something?
Yeah, 88.
90.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was 90.
No, it was 88.
It was 80.
Yeah, it was 88.
I think it was like 88 or 89.
It was 89. It was 89. It was 89. 89. It was 89.
89, yep. 89.
Because he retired in 99.
Yeah. 10 years. 10 years.
10 years, yep. One of the best to do it.
Yeah.
He had
it's like him and Walter Payton are like my Mount Rushmore.
Barry Sanders will have. Barry Sanders would have kept running. That if he'd have played 15 years with no injury, That man would have had like 25,000 rushing yards. Easy.
I believe that too. I believe it. Yeah. Hey, Emmitt Smith said that too. Emmitt Smith told him that. It was like, man, if you wanted to keep playing, man, if you didn't retire, you just kept playing.
That's why I don't argue with people when they say that he's the greatest. I'm like, man, you right. You know, I'm not going to argue with that. Barry Sanders was
like
great.
Michael Jordan, man. That dude was like
Barry
Michael
Sanders
Jordan,
was
man.
great, man.
Now, the only one who was projected to have more yards than him was Walter Payton, and then behind them was Jim Brown. Because remember, Walter Payton did it in 12 years. Had that 16,012.
Yeah.
So he
Jim
was
Brown
projected
only played 9 years. Yeah.
Right. He had 12,009 years.
Yeah.
So Jim Brown could have had that. Could have got close to 25,000 yards, if not there. Yeah.
And Gale Sayers only played 7 years. You know what I'm saying? He put up some big numbers. Yep.
Yeah.
Those injuries just killed him, man. Those injuries.
If he had those injuries now, he would have still been at 100%. Because we saw what happened when Adrian Peterson came back. That nigga destroyed the league.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2012, he just killed the league. Yep.
Yeah, he killed it. Hell yeah.
He killed my Bears. He killed the Lions.
I think the Bears shut him down one game. Shut him down one game. The second game, I think they held him to 40 yards the whole game. And that man broke 85 yards.
Was that 2012?
Yeah.
Oh. Also, speaking of Adrian Peterson, what was your guys' reaction when the Lions beat the Bears?
I know Jay was happy. I saw that video. Jay, you were happy as hell.
When the Lions signed him. Come on, when the Lions signed Adrian Peterson.
I stayed in a dark room for the entire day.
I was mad as hell.
Jay was happy as hell. I saw that video with Man Beast in him.
Yeah, I was fooling that day.
Freaking Ghost came on the channel and he was like, "Wow!" He was trying to.
Hey, I went off of that motherfucker, man. The 2 weeks before that one, I went off on his ass, man. I got his ass good.
I was laughing, bro. I was laughing.
Man,
I roast the shit out that nigga, man.
I was like, Peterson gonna kill us. I'm like, man, Peterson gonna run our ass over. Like
Peterson didn't do shit the whole year, but that game against the Bears, man, that motherfucker went all out, man. I was like, damn, what the fuck?
Dude, I was like, yeah, I kind of expected that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I laughed it off. I laughed it off. I'm like, yep, that's Bears. I wasn't even angry. Yeah. I was just laughing.
Stafford finally had a good game.
Right.
Bears still won, so it didn't matter.
Look, I wasn't gonna blame the loss on our offense. I'm just blaming the defensive coordinator. If you're facing a team like the Detroit Lions, who were missing Kenny Galladay,
yeah, we didn't even have Galladay. We didn't even have him. Didn't even have him in the lineup, and we still won the game.
Y'all still won.
Yeah.
Who still won?
The Lions
talking about
did.
Detroit versus the Bears this past season.
Yeah, we beat the Bears.
Yeah.
In Soldier Field. We beat them.
34-30, yep.
44-40, because we sacked Trubisky by my ass.
Yeah, Julian Okwara sacked him.
Yeah, we beat the Bears. We beat your Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game. I was laughing. I laughed. I wasn't even angry.
Second time.
I was just laughing it off.
And the first time we should have won that too. The first time we should have beat the Bears. We should have won the first game too. What's name dropped the touchdown in the last seconds. Dropped the
just Matt Patricia went from zone to man to man, and that was it.
Yeah. Listen. Y'all lost the moment. Y'all decided that y'all was gonna stop scoring because after that's when y'all allowed the Bears to come back and win. Y'all lost after the Bears came back. Him dropping the ball was the exclamation point.
We lost that game because we went to man-to-man. In the beginning of that game, we played zone. We was killing them boys. When they went to man-to-man, I don't know why Patricia did that. We went man-to-man. That's where the Bears started coming back, man.
Matt Prater choked on a field goal.
And Prater missed field goals.
Yeah, Matt Prater choked hard.
It was garbage that whole season, man. Missing field goals.
Like I said,
he was choking.
That was y'all destiny. That was y'all destiny to fail.
Look, I want to chuck a gun
because y'all the Lions.
Fired.
The Lions are the Lions. Lions gonna lie.
Man, I can't have y'all bash my team, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna have
so
that.
Well. Same old Lions.
At least it's not. At least it's not the Lions from 2000 to 2006 with Joey Harrington.
Look, Lions.
Oh yeah, Joey Harrington.
Or the 2009 Lions when they was
Joey Harrington.
No, that was
the worst quarterback in Lions history.
Don't tell me I know Lions history better than you do. That was the 07 08
I can do Lions slander.
That's the 08 09 Lions, bro.
No, 08 was John Kitna. It was Kitna. Kitna and Orlowski. It was John Kitna and Orlowski.
It couldn't have been 08. I could have swore it was the 07 08 Lions.
No, it's the 08 09 Lions. Yeah.
Let me beat you with Chase Daniels before.
Chase Daniels.
Oh my God. The man with the slow,
Chase Daniel didn't even play that good.
He got the slowest release ever. The slowest arm release ever.
Chase Daniels beat the freaking Lions.
On Thanksgiving. I know, man.
We beat Lions fan. We beat you with Brian Hoarder.
The lowest release.
We beat you with Brian Hoarder. If you guys didn't remember that.
I remember that.
Brian Hoarder.
Yeah, he's trash too. Another Ohio State piece of shit. Yep.
Didn't the Bears beat them with Matt Barkley?
I don't think so. I don't know about that. So, he reaching now, man. He reaching now.
Matt Barkley. Hey, but anyway, guys, did y'all also hear about? I know you heard about Jay, but you heard about DMX, man.
Oh yeah, well, what's the latest update? Because I haven't heard the latest update.
I haven't heard the latest update, but they, I said, they already took him off the breathing apparatus.
Yeah, I know about that.
He breathed on his own. They said he breathed on his own.
Okay,
yeah, that's the latest I heard.
Right.
That's good, man. I hope he pulls through, man. Shit.
Yeah, I hope he recovers, dude, for real. Yeah, because I know me and Jay, we were talking about it on Man Beast channel. So I was just wondering if y'all heard about you and Butters or Michael.
Yeah. Are you talking about the video record I did in the Trash Talk circle?
No, we're talking about DMX, the rapper.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my latest video about the TTC. It's known as the Trash Talk Circle.
Oh, okay. Hey, I can join if you're trash talking Packers, I can join in. Shoot. I trash talk. I like to trash talk.
Hey, as long as it's not the Detroit Lions, shit.
We all hop on.
Hey, once in a while, once in a blue moon, I might trash talk the Lions.
Straight up,
but I hate the Packers. That's my number one hated team, the freaking Packers. I hate them. Oh my God, I can't stand the Packers. Can't stand those mother truckers.
Yeah.
Like this was like I've realistically have to hold Aaron Rodgers accountable because he's the main. He's holding the team back.
He is. I wholeheartedly 100% agree.
That dude gets a lot of excuses too, man. That motherfucker right there, Aaron Rodgers. I'm so tired of that motherfucker, man. I can't wait for him to retire, man. Because I'm sick of him.
Or get traded.
Right.
Yeah.
That dude gets so many excuses, man. Like, come on, man. You had one of the best offensive lines in football. Your defense was
not. You had the best wide receiver. You had one of the best defenses this past season, and you still lost.
You have 3 legit running backs. Three of them, nigga, and you still didn't win shit.
And you had a lockdown cornerback in Jair Alexander. Couldn't do anything.
Also, he lost to Tom Brady, who had the worst playoff performance in his career.
Exactly.
Yeah, he threw 3 interceptions. Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them. He still won.
Mm-hmm. And he still won. That's sad.
And not only that, Aaron Rodgers could have scored a touchdown right there and run it into the end zone.
Aaron Rodgers left a lot of points off the field in that game, man. If you really watch that game, he left a lot of points off, man.
A whole lot of points off the field, man.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone gonna blame it on the play caller because he knows Aaron Rodgers. That's what they're gonna blame it on.
And I think
you can't even blame it on the coach. You got to blame it on Aaron Rodgers because you know he
the one.
F blaming on the head coach. F Aaron Rodgers. It's on him
because he's the one out there executing the plays.
Right.
Yeah.
And half the time he has his hands in the play calling. We all know that.
It's even Aaron Rodgers. Look, everybody that blames the play caller, everybody blames Matt LaFleur. Aaron Rodgers even admit that he doesn't even listen to his headset.
He don't. We all know Aaron Rodgers is the coach of the Green Bay Packers. We all know this.
Matt LaFleur before Aaron Rodgers was a complete horrible play caller.
Hell yeah.
The dude had Marcus Mariota, and he couldn't develop.
Yeah.
Ain't that dude a free agent right now? Marcus Mariota, ain't he a free agent?
No, he's on the trade market for whatever reason.
He's on the trading block? Okay.
Yeah, because he got re-signed by the Raiders, and now they put him on there.
Oh, okay.
I wanted Marcus Mariota, but he still needs time to develop. But all I'm gonna say is this: I don't think that Marcus Mariota would ever have a good fit on the Bears.
I think he would have.
I think he would, yeah.
I mean,
why would Matt Nagy be in there? Not when Matt Nagy be in there, but I think he would be.
Well, to be fair, Mariota's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. It's just his backup, Ryan Tannehill, basically went in and made an AFC title appearance.
Yeah, because Ryan Tannehill was a better suit for that type of team.
Hey guys, I only got a couple more minutes before I leave the stream. But say y'all peace. I got like 3 or 4 more minutes left.
All right, but
yeah. All right, then. Shit, no.
Y'all can still talk for a little bit. I have until like around 4:30 though.
Okay, it's 4:27. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, we was talking about Mariota and
go ahead. What y'all saying about Mariota?
Talking about Mariota and Tannehill. You know, we were just I was just saying that Tannehill was basically he was just better fit for Tennessee. You know, he's less mobile, but he's more of an arm talent. Mariota needs to be on the team more suited for something like the Ravens. If he was with the Ravens, he would shine in that type of offense. You know,
that run first offense.
Yeah, it's a run first offense.
The next logical team that he could have went to, but you know those dreams are shattered now, and that was Carolina. Carolina would have been perfect for Mariota, but Sam Darnold's there now.
No. Hey, people, ladies and gentlemen, I live in Miami. I was like, I watched Ryan Tannehill play. He wasn't that great on the Dolphins.
I thought he was pretty deep. I just thought he kept getting injured, so that's what was happening.
I thought he was straight with the Dolphins. He was always injury prone. This dude was injury prone, man.
Yeah, he always got injured.
Right when the Tennessee Titans traded for him, Tannehill transformed his career.
Yeah, he did.
They put a good system around him, man, and it doesn't hurt when you have Derek Henry too.
Right, because everything is paired off to RPOs and bootleg, and he's really good off the bootleg.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they do a lot of bootleg passes.
At one point, it used to be Murray and Henry back there before Murray wound up going to Dallas.
Right.
Shit, man, what happened to him?
He fell off the face of the earth, man. I haven't heard nothing from him. Good.
Right now, he's working at Burger King. No, playing.
Damn.
Shit.
Yo, no, but it's finna be 4:30, y'all. I'm about to say so. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all be smooth.
All right, guys. Y'all be smooth. All right.
Always bear down.
Bear down.
Yeah,
and and lines.
It's all good. We'll have our day, man. Don't worry about it.
It'll happen.
Before we end.
When the
Lions play us, we definitely have to have this guy on here.
Oh yeah, definitely we will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah, I'll be on it. Yeah, no doubt.
Win or lose, we'll still be on.
Yeah,
so one of us can eat crow.
All day, all day.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Y'all be easy, all right?
As always, bear down.
All
All right. Bear down, baby.